Hey guys, before we start, I would just like to take this time to say thanks to Jay Cha, who actually produced this statue. He died first week of June. It was just a coincidence that this statue also arrived a week after that. Anyway, gave me more reason to love the statue, as this is my first statue that was produced by him actually. I used to talk to Jay almost daily like a brother, and to my surprise, I read a lot of posts that other collectors also talk to him daily. I guess he has touched a lot of lives and became everybody's friend. It's really heartbreaking of his sudden passing. He was a very young guy actually, but I guess we will never know if it's our time. So we need to make every moment counts. Anyway, Jay, thanks for the memories and the long chats. I'll surely miss you, man. Rest in peace. So I have previously unboxed this statue already. This is actually a repaint of this Dormammu. It's already on a customized wooden box because I didn't want to ship the original big box to the painter because it was quite expensive. And I thought this was the cheaper approach because I didn't want the old base and wanted a small museum type of base. Anyway, so the custom base will be here. It is extremely heavy and Dormammu will be here. I have already unscrewed some of the screws. So we'll do that later and start with this one. In case you're wondering why I chose to repaint the statue, I actually don't like the paint that much. They chose a lot of orange, browns, which I didn't like. And when I saw Dormammu in the game Marvel vs. Capcom, I thought his look there was pretty good and I wanted to do that instead of the one this statue came in with. As you can see, the packaging is a little bit messy. The statue is actually really heavy. Hopefully don't damage anything here. The base is actually still a bit bigger than I have expected, but it's definitely not as big as what it was originally. There was a lot of clouds, that monster violet thing, it even came broken. I just didn't want to use that base. Hopefully the painter did a pretty good job on this one. Okay, so it actually came broken, but I don't think it's that much of a problem. Anyway, so we chose to go with a lava type of base. One of its lava rocks is actually broken, but I think I can just super glue this without problem and it will just be here. It does look like it's burnt rocks. The paint is actually quite okay. There are some textures which I'm not really a fan of. I think this is another break here, but you know, it's actually looks like that it's sculpted there. I'm not sure if it's a break, but I think it's better than the original base in my opinion. Okay, so let's get Dormammu out. So the foam is actually still the original one. I just made this custom wooden box. So hopefully everything keys in properly. So we have Dormammu here. I actually heard from a friend that Dormammu was supposed to have his portrait removable, but the factory glued it in. But the good thing is nothing came broken. Everything is still in one piece. So here's the repainted, almost the full body of Dormammu. I've changed most of the colors to solid colors with just black and reds and a little bit highlights of purple. So let's try to key him in. I think this statue used to have light up features, so obviously it won't have them now. So the rock, like I said, broke here. There's still a lot of broken resin pieces, but I don't think that's gonna matter all that much. Oh, one of his spikes at the back broke. Can't seem to find it as well. Hopefully it's still in the box. Anyways, let's find the other next pieces. So the arms are here. So we have Dormammu's left arm. So I don't think the statue will have any more light ups. Everything will obviously be gone because we don't have the original base anymore. We have the right arm. So far, so good. Just the one break at the back, which is a good thing since it's at the back. No one can see it. I think the last item I've sent is it shaky? Yeah, Dormammu is a bit flimsy. Hopefully, nothing will happen there. Lastly is the cape. All good, nothing came broken. So the cape will slot here at the back, like so. So we completely assembled Dormammu now. Okay, so let's talk more about the statue. Like I mentioned in the unboxing, I went for a MVC or Marvel vs. Capcom type of paint for Dormammu. I converted most of the stuff to black, then the middle part to red. There's some violet or purple or red shading and highlights all throughout, but more on that later. So the base is, I think, made out of cement based on the crack here on the front. It kinda explained why it's so heavy. There are a lot of cracks on the base, not sure if it's the paint or because of shipping it broke. It doesn't really matter anyway as they kinda add some details to the base. There's actually a big damage on the front that I didn't see during the unboxing and assembly because it's on the front. A bit disappointed with that. There is a big chip here on the sculpt near his right foot. There are a lot of this plastic or thin paper thing wrapping some of the rocks. The paint is on them and they can't be removed as it will expose the paintless surface underneath, which is a bummer. The stone looks like they are coal, which adds realism to what we are going for here. It has a lot of textures too, and the paint is really well done. I think the base actually looks really good in camera, but you could definitely see a lot of imperfection if it's right in front of you. After seeing the breaks, if I was to do this all over again, I'll just opt for the simple black round museum type of base next time. Moving on to Dormammu, I really love the transformation it has undergo. I enjoy looking at it now more than before. A few things I wish I could have changed is the cape at his back. I wish I let the painter change it to face downward so I could save some space. And I wish the armor parts on his body is painted with gloss type of black so there's a bit of contrast. But anyway, I like it overall. It definitely elevated it from the previous paint job. Also, there is a break on one of the flames on his head that I didn't notice. My editor actually pointed it out while he was editing the footages and comparing it to the old one. It's not really noticeable, so that's fine. Anyway, that's it for this video. If you're looking for something else to watch, I recommend you check out this video of me unboxing Sideshow's Thanos on Throne. This is Carl and see you in the next one.